Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Carl's Bearded Banter. An interview for you today with a new friend of mine. I'm really looking forward to doing this interview. The guy goes by the name of Ivan Della Morte. It's a Russian name, apparently. I hope I'm saying it right. Russian name, but he's Italian from birth, I think. And he is from Superfurry fame. If you've not heard of that company, you're about to. If you have, you know very well who I'm on about. So let's introduce you to him now, shall we? Hello everybody, welcome back to my little bubble. We like this because we're going to show a few photographs before we actually meet Ivan himself. So let's pop them up here, shall we? First off, we have the logo. This is the Superfurry logo. I do like this. It's kind of fun, happy. You can see, there's the anchor in the background. There's that cute cartoony little face of the guy with the beard. And I think it's just a nice logo, bright and sunny. Wonder if that logo is actually the cartoon is based on Ivan himself. Maybe we should ask him that. Or maybe we should just let you make up your own minds on that one. And here we have the man himself, Ivan. It's spelled I-V-A-N, but pronounced Ivan, so he tells me. So, he should know. And from this photo, you can see it's a fun photograph. He's in action shot, busy setting up his camera and whatever he's doing. I've noticed on his page, I've obviously done my little secret investigations on him, and a lot of his stuff is kind of about having fun. The videos, he only puts a little bit of fun stuff in there. And so me with my me in Banter Towers, no green screen here. That was kind of an inspiration thing I got going off him to do on this one at Banter Towers. Right, next one is again just a little code for you lot to have a look at, check out, and use. 5% discount. Always good to have a discount. Anyway, enough of this. I'm getting a bit tight in this little bubble here. Let's go and meet Ivan himself, shall we? So now we've done enough introductions. Let's meet the gentleman, shall we? Here he is, Ivan. Hello, buddy. How are you doing?
Hello, guys. Hello. I'm Ivan. I'm the guy behind Superfurry. I'm Superfurry.
Indeed you are, mate. Indeed you are. Thanks for joining us all the way from Amsterdam. And thank you for fitting us in today. I know you've got a busy day. You're off to Berlin, I believe, later on this afternoon. So I really appreciate you joining us here at Carl's Bearded Banter.
My pleasure, sorry. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you here. Right. Let's get on. I hope you're ready, mate. Let's fire out some questions. We might as well start with this one. So, one of my first questions: you ever been involved in a beard competition yourself? Either you entering or as your company?
Well, I did. I did it last year at the International Beard and Mustache Contest, and I became 13 or 14 out of 18 in the freestyle. And just to mention, I entered not to win, because there's lots of very nice competition, but I just for the experience, and it was a blast. It was an amazing experience to meet and all this actually these beard VIPs.
Yeah. I've never been to an international one, but I do think they're great fun, beard competitions. I do enjoy them. When did you start making beard products, and was that the same start as Superfurry?
Not really. I started 6 years ago by making mustache wax, because back then I was to the handlebar, and I started because I saw all the products were quite expensive, especially the organic ones, because I didn't want to put any synthetic shit on around my mouth. And what I did is I just started making a recipe I took from the internet, and from there it evolved. I got requests for making a balm. I made a balm, and on the third tryout, actually, I hit the right formulation. And after a year, after I was making some coins, some money, a friend of mine, a friend of mine told me, watch out for the tax, for the how you say the revenue.
Yeah.
If they find out, they're gonna penalty you because you didn't declare the money.
Right. Yeah.
And that, that's how I decided to go official, and I notified myself of the Chamber of Commerce, and on the same time you get the VAT number, and from there it was official. So the official brand Superfurry exists for 5 years, but I started 6 years ago.
Ah, right. Who came up with the name Super Furry? I mean, was that you just because of your beard, or was that other people who named you Super Furry?
Now, actually, honestly, Super Furry is my internet nickname present since 2002. And when you had to log into any dodgy application or website, you know, and it's the logic is I'm very hairy. So how does it sound fun? It's very hairy, super furry.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and since then I use it, and it was very close to use it as well for my brand.
What about the logo? I mean, we've got, where is it? Down here, we've got a copy of that logo. I do think it's really, I know it. Which way is it on? A nice anchor, nice little red checkered background sort of thing, and that very cute little sailor guy, kind of bearded guy. Where did that come from? I mean, is that supposed to be a cartoonish of you, or?
Okay, well, it's the logo. It wasn't made in one go, and it started only with. Oh, let's see if I can show you like this. It works. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. If I lift up the lid of my laptop, oh yeah, there we go. It was like this,
Yeah.
and a friend of mine in Cologne, Moritz is his name. He makes Japanese manga style comics and with bears.
Brilliant.
His superheroes all bears with different powers. And he was at my place, right, and on his iPad, and then he came up with this logo, and I said, "Oh, that's so cool! May I use it?" I said, "Yes, yes, sure." And he drew it really within 15 minutes. He drew this logo, and it was just half faced. Then a friend of mine mirrored it, kind of cleaned it up, made it like balanced. Then another friend of mine draw an anchor, and I said, "May I use it in combination with a logo?" I said, "Yeah, sure, sure." So a third friend who is good in editing, he edited the anchor with the logo with my face. Now the red, I think it's called Gingham pattern, Gingham pattern, the red stripe. Yeah, it was always, it has to give the feeling of a handcrafted, homemade, like grandma's jam jars,
Yes.
And yes, and actually now in the last 2 years it kind of settled to what it is, and it's how you see it there. That's how it's registered. It's internationally, no, it's not international. It's on European level. It's a registered trademark.
Excellent.
Just to yes, that's how it evolves. Everything with my brand, it evolved. It changes. It's not like in one go it was set.
That's good, because I mean,
and I'm sure it will evolve more in the future.
Yeah, it just shows natural development, and you're always evolving, you're always improving. Or I mean, not there's anything wrong with it, but just tweaking, shall we say, get things right for you.
Exactly.
Fantastic, mate. I really love that.
I agree with you.
I really do love that logo. I think it's fantastic. In fact, I think I'm gonna have to get myself one of them caps, because trucker caps. I do like that trucker cap. I think it's nice, fun, bright. Do you know what I mean? It's a happy hat.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's what I think I always, in the beginning, one of my slogans was, why does beard care has to be so serious? All these guys with these Vikings and like so serious. It's like, have fun, have a product which is fun to use and it's enjoyable to use. And well, I identify more with having fun and joy in my life than being
Yeah.
so deadly serious. I mean, I don't criticize all the other colleagues.
No.
I'm sure, but that's how I am, and I want to reflect this as well in what I do,
Yeah, I mean,
especially my beard.
that's it. It's your company, so you run it how you want. And I think when looking at some of your photographs, obviously I've been doing a bit of investigation through your stuff, through your company, Superfurry.nl, and you can kind of see the funny images that you've used, some of the videos I've seen. There's a lot of fun involved in it, and it's good. If you're enjoying it, then that's the battle won, I think. I would assume, really. It's at least it's a major
Yeah.
part. What was your first product, did you say? What was the first one that you released, Superfurry label on?
It was well, I started with mustache wax,
Yeah.
and it was a very very easy combination. It was 50% beeswax and 50% coconut oil. But I wasn't really happy about it because it's a very light hold wax. And then I started, and on the okay, look, if you want the whole story, here comes the whole story. Okay, you asked for it. Go. I try to keep this short as possible. I work on a railway, and I have a train driver with a massive beard, and he asked me, "Can you make a balm, something which
Yeah.
nourishes the beard and keeps it nice, makes it shiny?" So I start making a balm, and it was a fucking. I'm sorry, can I say fuck on this channel?
You just did.
Oh yeah. It was a fucking mess. I gave it to him and I said, "Look, Tim, that's it. Never again. My kitchen looks like hell." After 1 month, he comes back and said, "Oh, it was really good, and please, please." So I tried again. Again, a big mess. I'm stamping with a fork to make it soft. I said, "No, no, that's not the way. That's not the way." I gave it again to Tim. I said, "Here, the last one. Forget it." And after 1 month, it was like a 50 mils. He came, "Oh, please, 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 it's so good, blah, 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 please, Ivan." I said, "Okay, good. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's go on the internet. Let's find out. Let's just find out the ratio. Let's try again. 3 is charm. Let's go for it." And 3 is charm. I hit the perfect formulation, which I'm not
Excellent.
going to tell. And
Yeah.
and when I tried it on, it was like beard oil in a jar. It's like a jelly consistency, and when you like rub it out in your hand, I call it smear it out, then it becomes oil and it makes your beard shiny and buff, just like a polisher. And that's how I get the name beard polisher. So I was having two products. I was having the beard polisher and I was having the mustache wax. The mustache wax, however, wasn't at my satisfaction. And I wanted something with more whole, but it had to stay natural. And it took me a few more variations to find out. But I would like to say that I'm sure in the top 10 of best mustache waxes out there, because I found such a actually almost stupid ingredient which is so natural and gives hold and is allowed to use. That's important.
Of course, yeah.
And yeah, that's
Excellent.
it. And then it evolved. Different fragrances, guys suggesting fragrances, me listening to it, and that's how Mike's Pine got developed.
I
Yeah,
mean, on your
sorry.
site as well, you don't only just do beard oils and balms. I know you've got a big range of stuff. You've got your hats and your hoodies, soaps and washes, but you also do something called Paw Paw, which is a balm for dogs. Uh, I mean, I assume that you like animals because you have that product, and you also I don't know if you still do, but you was selling one particular oil and balm to raise awareness or raise money for a hedgehog foundation charity
That's
sort of thing.
correct. That's correct. Actually, it's already the third year. It started with a fragrance which is called Grandma's Apple Pie, which is a very spicy fragrance with some uh, vanilla, powdery, dog kind of background. And I raised so all the proceeds go to this hedgehog sanctuary. Why the hedgehog? Well, it breaks my heart every time on the road when you see these squashed. It's they're cute. They're so defenseless, even if they have this tough, rough uh, spikes. And I found out about this hedgehog sanctuary. It's not an animal shelter. They really just do hedgehogs. Yeah, and that's all people that involve their time to help them. They nourish them. If they wake up in the winter, they feed them. They give them a place to stay for the winter. And it costs money. They get little found. They get really little founds from the from the city.
Yeah.
It's not Amsterdam. It's Haarlem, which is on the side, which is very close to Amsterdam.
Right. So
And
if
they need
anyone wants to support the hedgehogs, just tell us what is that product again that you raise funds for them?
Actually, I have it very close by. It's a tin of beard polisher, and it's a bottle of beard oil. So the labels are very easy. It's not the expensive labels.
Yeah.
And it costs €30 excluding the shipping. And all the proceeds, all the €30 go direct to the.
Well done, mate.
Yeah. Yes.
I will.
And I had already €760 going there because I had a generous, how you say, generous amount. Somebody already gave me €300, and he wants to say anonymous, but I'm really thankful to it.
Well done to that guy for that. Nice one. I mean, I'll tell you myself, I do like hedgehogs. I used to have a pet hedgehog a while ago. It was a special bred one, a little pygmy, albino pygmy hedgehog. I used to have as a pet. So, and they're wonderful animals. They look after your garden. They eat all the nasty bugs that eat your plants. So, we should look after them.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so, what about this Paw Paw dog balm that you sell as well?
But I got the inspiration by another brand from America, and I don't know, it was a lady, and suddenly this brand disappeared. I followed her on Instagram, and I don't know what happened. She didn't reply to my messages asking what's going on, but she had a ball for dogs, and actually she inspired me to do the same. So there are just three ingredients, which is organic beeswax from the Netherlands. There's safflower oil and there's shea butter, and it's a tougher balm. So when you put it on the paws, it stays, and it's not interesting for the dogs. So they might lick it off, and when they lick it off, it's not toxic, which is very important.
Yeah, fair enough.
It might sound strange, but it's tested on animals because I gave a tester to a friend of mine with a dog, and the dog licked out the whole pot, and it's still alive. So
that's a good test for it.
Tested on animals, and it's not a hard-selling product. But I have a lady actually from St. Petersburg in Russia that orders about once or twice a year, and I have 2 free fans as well. And but it's there. If people want to buy it, it's available, and it will be always available. Yes, and it's a very good hand cream too. So it serves double purpose.
Brilliant. Of your products, what would you say is the most important? What's, let's say you was washed up on a desert island. What product would you want with you on the island for your beard?
Oh, I really I have in my shower is the beard wash, which is it's not made by me, but it's made by my soap lady, which shares the same philosophy and concept and passion. And it's made by Dutch dark ale, and there's a good portion of safflower oil in it, and it has rosemary, which is antiseptic. There's silver pine, which is antiseptic, and natural fragrance of malt and the dark ale makes it a very butch fragrance. And it's a product made for the beard, but I actually shower myself completely.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah, it's not that wild foaming. It doesn't dry out
No.
my skin because I kind of have not a sensitive skin, but I dry out very fast.
Yeah.
Even if I have hairy, I would take like a whole, I don't know, 10-kilo thing with me on the shore, and
Yeah.
yeah.
What advice would you give to anybody who's maybe starting growing a beard? You know, could you give them any pointers or any advice?
Well, maybe wank more. No, joking. No, joking.
Right.
No, uh, uh, if you doubt and you want to shave it off, wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
I say this to everyone. Yeah, if you doubt and want to shave it off, wait 24 hours.
I
And
agree with you on that.
patience,
Yeah.
patience.
I think
Patience, yeah.
once you've done it, there's no going back, is there? It's gone, it's gone. I've been there before in the past as well. You regret it.
Yes. And accept the way your beard grows.
Yeah.
Don't try to straighten it or try to put it in a shape which is not, it's not your
It's not,
face.
yeah.
And now and then visit a good barber. Really make research. Find out which barber in the neighborhood has good reviews.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it's a good point.
treat yourself.
I
Yeah,
think,
treat yourself. You're worth it. Go sit there in a chair, get a nice treatment, get a haircut, get a hot towel treatment.
I
It's
do like
okay.
a towel treatment, or I did when we could go to the barbers and do them sort of things. I did like the old towel treatment. And you're right, it takes a
Isn't
while
it?
to
Yeah,
find the right barbers. If you're new, you'll make mistakes, but you'll get there in the end. You'll find one you're comfortable with. So it'll
yeah,
happen. So good luck to everyone that
yeah. It
is starting.
yeah,
So
yeah.
where do you see Super Furry, say 5, 10 years from now? Have you got new products in in your mind
Well,
developing, or can you tell us that? But
yes.
where do you see your company? Do you see it growing and growing?
Okay, let's start with next year first. Yes, there's a new fragrance coming out, which is a really, it's a sublime fragrance, and I really can compliment myself for achieving a really good fragrance. It's a cypress, no, citrus, and frankincense base. That's the main note, and there's many layers of it. And I will. I hope next year, somewhere in the summer. I hope.
Wow.
And the
Do you
super
have a name for it
furry
yet? Do you know
beard
what it's going to be
balm.
called? Does it have a particular
Well,
name?
I wanted to use a name, but I cannot tell a lot because actually the one variation will go to a guy in England. I'm not allowed to talk about it a lot
Okay,
because it's
fair enough.
still in. So I better stop it. But I use my variation, which I have agreed. I wanted to use the name, and he said no because he's going to use it. So okay, respect that. I'm still trying to find a different name. I will
Right.
find one eventually. No
Yeah.
problem.
Well, when you
And,
do, or when it's actually released, maybe you can come back again and tell us about it then.
I would happy. Yes, of course. People already know me. I'm very present on social media, and I use social media really to announce things. And if you want to know more, just scroll back in the history, go on YouTube. And I'm not good in like putting myself on top of the search, but if you find my channel, I'm sure it's entertaining. And you will see some nipples as well, so don't be offended, okay?
Yeah, fair enough. So what's
But
that?
I
What's the
won't go
address? That?
lower.
Is that just Super Furry on YouTube?
Yeah, if you just look for the search words super furry beard, you will find me
We'll get
for
there.
sure. Yeah. And then a project for next year too is I have some beard oils that don't have a polisher or a balm, and I have a balms that don't have an oil. So I'll try to kind of level that as well.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah. So,
I
so
had a
you'll have
few.
the sets. I get that. beard oil and balms together. Yeah, I do like that. Because I like to use beard oils and balms, and obviously you don't want mix and matches, so it's good to have the same two to use at the same time.
Sometimes you just touch up the fragrance, or you just want to touch up a little bit the oiliness of your beard. And one fragrance I already have at the balm is Heliotrope, which is a really nice fragrance. And I'm looking forward to actually have the oil as well, because it's a fragrance I'm using now and then as well.
Heliotrope, you've got some wonderful names for your products. Heliotrope.
It's a flower. It's a flower. Yeah. It's a flower, heliotrope. I don't know, and I called it heliotropics. And the patchouli, it's patchoulism because it's so patchouli. Yeah. I found out there are so many guys out there that they go wild. I mean, you just, hey, patchouli, and they go like, they all got like disturbed, like, patchouli. So that's
I mean,
yeah, that's it.
Ivan, thank you for sharing. I know you're a busy man, so I won't keep you for much longer now. So thank you for coming on with me again.
My pleasure. It was nice chatting with you.
I would like to send you, because you were such a star, I would like to send you a Bearded Banter Golden Star badge for you, and a window static cling sticker for you as well. I'll send you them out in the post if you send me details. So thank you for appearing to us, and I'll send them out to you.
I promise they will go on the car, because my car is already full of stickers. And
fantastic, brilliant.
Yeah. Great.
Thanks for joining us all the way from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and have a great trip.
Well, again, thank you for having me.
Brilliant, thank you, mate, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon, okay?
Bye.